One of the biggest mistakes I see people make when they're dealing with their health or they're dealing with longevity, their family's health, their kids' health, is the lack of trust in their body's ability to heal, their lack of trust in their body's ability to regulate and maintain itself. And a lack of trust is oftentimes due to a lack of fear, and fear is something that's sold to us from various industries, usually to make a profit. But when we look at our bodies, so one of the biggest empowering things for you and your health and maintaining the highest quality health over a long period of time is your ability to trust your body, to trust your body's innate capacities, innate abilities. When you think about you today, the way you stand, even if you don't feel good, even if you don't look good, you came from two cells. Mom and dad cells created you. It created brand new DNA. The DNA in and of itself is like creating a brand new computer software. Just from these two cells coming together, it created a DNA molecule that's more complex than any computer software that we have. What that did is it went on to create RNA, it went on to create proteins, and now we have you, a full functioning human being. And if you're here today, if your heart's beating, you have a fully functioning brain, spinal cord, nervous system, and that's what gave life to you. That's what gives life to you every single day. And when we trust this and we work with it rather than working against it, that's when actual health comes. That's when vibrancy comes. That's when the highest levels of actual health are achieved for you and your family. Now, in and of this, the easiest way I have to break this down is talking about your body's ability to adapt. I consider health to be adaptation, the ease in which your body can adapt to stimuli, can adapt to stress. Why can two people go into the exact same environment? One person gets sick, one person doesn't. One person had stress on their nervous system, one person had stress on their life in a way that the other person didn't, and the other person's body wasn't able to adapt to their surroundings the way the other person's was. When it comes to anything, whether it comes to a heart issue, do you have that heart issue due to a lack of high blood pressure medication? Do you have that heart issue due to a lack of cholesterol medication? And we all know innately the answer is no. We need to remove the interference. We need to find the interference to your body doing what it's supposed to do, which is adapt to stresses. When you realize this, and when you can understand this, and when you can step into an environment, a belief model about your health that your body will adapt to stress, then it'll cause us to stop doing things that artificially work against our body. Anytime we consume a medication, it's working against our body. Your body now has to heal from this external process, this external chemical, even if it's artificially setting up an environment in your body that we might need to regulate for a short term. Your body still is going to have to heal from that. When we talk about babies getting sick, dealing with different things, when my little kids get sick, they get stuffy noses, they get sore throats, they do that they get those kind of things. Their body's developing and it's adapting to these germs. It's adapting to their environment in a way where it's going to gain a memory, and that their bodies are going to get stronger and stronger. It's the same thing when we go to the gym, when we work out, when we lift weights, when we put our body through strenuous activity. The only reason your body changes, the only reason your body gets stronger, the only reason you can run longer after doing a series of running programs is your body's adapting to that stress. It's the same with every single system in your body. Every single system in your body is going to adapt to the stress that you put on it, whether it's good, whether it's bad. Now, when we have stress on our nervous system, when we have what in chiropractic we call a limitation of matter, where the nervous system, the spine, is not moving the way it's supposed to, when it's not doing what it's supposed to, a lot of times we need to just remove the stress to that problem. When we have people come in with headaches, migraines, we have people come in with digestive issues, we have people, the last couple weeks, I've had a couple people come in with seizures. What we're doing is we're looking for neurological irritations. We're looking for neurological interference, and we want to relieve that stress on their body. We want to relieve that stress on their body so that their body can start to adapt to their surroundings the way that God intended it to. This is ultimate health. Ultimate health is your body's unique, specific ability, elevated ability to adapt to stresses, to adapt to its surroundings so that it can ultimately achieve vibrancy and health. Your body's always going to try to do that. Your body's always working on your behalf to get health, to get optimal function. We just need to work with it rather than against it. So today I want to talk a little bit about chiropractic and how it pertains to time. One of the biggest mistakes I believe that most of the public makes when they think about chiropractic is they think of chiropractic as a treatment. They think about chiropractic as a treatment for either back pain or a headache. What chiropractic really is, where chiropractic works beautifully, is care for your nervous system and for your spine. It's really a method. It's designed to be a method to care for your nervous system, your spinal cord, your spinal nerves, your brain, and your spine. Make sure we keep it healthy. It's very, very similar. It's more, I compare it more to things like working out, eating well, exercise, brushing your teeth. These are all things that when you do them for an extended period of time, that's when you see the most benefit. If you have 100 pounds to lose and you spend a 3-month intensive time in the gym on your diet trying to lose weight, you're going to lose a lot of weight. But the real magic of exercise, the real magic of diet comes when you spend an extended amount of time doing this. It's a normal habit in your life for an extended period of time. Brushing your teeth the same way. If we have cavities, if we have issues, if we go to the dentist and we get all excited and we're going to brush our teeth and we're going to floss every day, but we do that for a couple months, it's not going to have long-term benefits in your life. Chiropractic is the exact same way. It is maintenance for your spinal cord. It's maintenance for your nervous system. It makes sure your brain's communicating into your body to 4 billion or 400 trillion nerve cells on a constant basis. It's meant to maintain. And I see this every single day in practice. My practice members that do the best, that have the best breakthroughs on care, that really are living the most vibrant lives overall. Chiropractic is meant to amplify life. It's meant to bring vitality to a person. The people who have this vitality are not the people who spend 3 months going through an intensive program. People who spend 2-3 months going through an intensive treatment plan for chiropractic get a really good benefit. A lot of times their pain goes away. A lot of times their headaches go away. A lot of times symptoms start to go away, but that vibrance, that vitality comes when you make it a cornerstone, one of the main footholds of your actual healthcare program. The same you would with exercise, the same you would with diet. My practice members that have been coming in once a week, once every other week for years are the ones that have the biggest amount of vitality, the biggest amount of vibrance. And this is bar none, it's the most obvious thing that I get to see. And it's one of the reasons I love chiropractic for myself, for my family, because we are an example. Myself, my family, my grandparents, my parents, my brothers, my sisters, we are an example of what life looks like when you put chiropractic as a center of your health care for an extended period of time, for a long period of time, and it's no longer negotiable. It's part of your life. It's part of what you do. It can change your life. It can change your life. The earlier you start, it's going to change your life all the way up until the day you die. Your life is meant to be like a candle that shines bright until one day it dimly goes out and then poof, you're gone. That's what chiropractic is meant to be like. You're supposed to shine bright. It's supposed to help you shine bright all the way till the very end, not live a life of sick, not to live a life of just where we're going downhill gradually. A lot of people, when you look at people overall, when I assess people's health, when I assess a lot of people's health that come into me, they really, they're alive, but they're dying this slow death. And we're trying to treat things, and we're trying to treat symptom after symptom after symptom after symptom, rather than creating a lifestyle of health and vibrance. We need to think more about creating a lifestyle of health and vibrance rather than trying to chase symptom or chase something that's wrong. If you create enough light, it'll eliminate darkness. You don't want to look for the darkness and try to treat the darkness. You want to light up the room, and that allows that darkness to just disappear. It's the same with your health. Darkness can't exist where light is. You cannot have health and sickness in the same area. You just can't. You have to chase health, pursue health with everything in you, and then darkness can't exist, sickness can't exist, disease can't exist. That's why we exist. We exist to take care of your health from the inside out, your body's central nervous system, your body's spinal nerves, your spinal cord. This is what we do every single day in the office. I want to encourage you guys to be consistent. I want to encourage you guys to make chiropractic a part of your healthcare plan. That's a non-negotiable. It's a non-negotiable that we get adjusted. It's a non-negotiable that we keep our spine moving. It's a non-negotiable that we make sure that our brain is communicating to every 400 trillion nerve cells on a daily basis. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.